What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 73 of Cigars Unbanded. We are smoking cigar number 1 out of the May pack, and we got a chonker tonight. We got a big boy.
She thick.
She is thick. How's everybody doing? Panel, how you guys doing? Chat, let us know what you're smoking, drinking, all that good stuff. And we already lit up in the green room. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd be doing way better if I wasn't smoking a fucking Gordo. Tell you that much. You fucker.
You don't even know. You don't even know what we're smoking, okay?
All right. Yeah.
Could be amazing.
Starting off good.
Yep. Yeah, we lit up in the green room because we were getting some stuff put together, and we knew this was going to be a long one, and it's a big girl.
And John, mine does have that kind of cap, like that kind of stretchy, unique.
Yeah. It's weird,
You guys DMing each other trying to figure out the cap? Is that what's going on over there?
I mean, just saying, like, this is a weird cap. You know, it's like, what's up with this cap?
It's like wrinkly. It's like got striations in it. Shit.
It's like very fine lines, like stacked on each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's like kind of flattened almost a little bit.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody in the chat? What did Sean say here? He said, anybody else have to start this hog 2 hours ago? Yeah. So, gentlemen, what's going on, man? How's everybody's week doing?
It's good, man.
Pretty good.
Solid, man.
Busy but good.
It's pretty good, man.
Busy.
Yeah.
Roger, I saw your episode of the chat came out today with One Team Matt, so make sure you guys are checking that out on Sober Cigars YouTube channel.
Heck yeah, man. Thank you, brother. It was fun, dude. Podcast, I don't know why. It was like, I told Matt before we did it, I was nervous. I'm like, why? This is just like a live stream. If anything, it's safer. He can blurt out some nonsense if I say something bad. But, it was cool, man. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, it's different. I'm so used to the live format because I don't do pre-recorded stuff like most of you guys do. If I do a short, whatever, that's a minute. But it was weird just talking to Matt and not like I kept looking at the chat section of like StreamYard. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? No one's here. This is terrible. Yeah. What's going on, Javi?
Mike, I just saw John's comment. Oh, sorry, Peter.
No,
I
go
just
ahead.
saw this comment and I was curious. Did you V-cut this, Mike?
Yeah, I did 3 times.
Oh,
Oh, we got it.
Nice.
Pretty clean.
yeah. I have a very large punch, and I was like, maybe I should do that because I didn't want to tear the cap, but I found the one cutter that's a little bit bigger and ring gauge to do it. I was worried about cracking it, but it's holding up. So initial thoughts on the cigars, first few puffs in. Let's get our thoughts together. Chat, let us know if you're smoking with us, what you guys are getting as well. Felipe is going to catch those comments. And we'll start with John at the bottom. John, what are you getting off this?
A little bit of cedar, a little bit of grass and hay, kind of a generic nuttiness. Floral through the retrohale, not a lot of spice.
Yeah, I agree with those notes. Roger?
Mine has, the draw was pretty tight. In the beginning, I just hit it with the draw tool and it's a little bit better. John had mentioned floral earlier, and that's kind of what stuck in my mind. But it's super smooth for me on the teetering on mild, like too mild. But it's, so far I enjoy it. Like it's just getting started. But mostly what I'm picking up is floral right now. No sweetness, nothing else.
Andrew's chiming in the chat. He said the cigar is not complex, but I'm liking it. Thinking as now a nice late morning coffee stick. I could see that. None of the flavors are very bold, but they're nice and melding well together. But Michael, what are you getting?
I definitely picked up on the florality. That was probably the first flavor that came out. Maybe like a little bit of nuttiness. Can't identify which one. out of the bunch I would choose, but definitely some nuttiness. And then almost like a honey sweetness on the back end. Those are like the main flavors that I pick out right now.
Matt, what do you got?
Baking spice, a little bit of breadiness, little like a bready component. I'm hoping that becomes more prominent because it's very good. Some leather. It's a mild to medium, but more on the mild side. So far, so good. I feel like being a bigger ring gauge, the flavors could be more kind of watered down. But we'll see. Still got a lot of cigar to go.
Okay. Terrence is checking in. First puffs. It's getting nutty, light sweetness, light floral for me. Third cigar of the day, so this is pretty mild. Yeah, I would imagine it'd be mild at that point of your day. Definitely not a third cigar of the day. This would be a good number one, I think. But Felipe, what's going on over there?
Yeah, pretty much same as everyone. Floral is really the main note for me. It's also creamy. The wrapper is really fine. I actually had to put some Albert's glue straight from taking it out of the pack, and I had a crack at the foot, and the draw is really tight for me. So I'm hoping that I might have to use the draw tool.
Yeah, it is well packed. I feel myself having to pull on it a little bit hard to get smoke production. I don't think there's a knot or anything in it. I just think it's very well packed. What do you got, Carpy?
A lot of the same, on the draw, it's kind of like, hey, maybe a little bit of cedar. On the retro, it's floral. There's a hint of nuttiness on that retro. And then on the finish, the nutty I wrote down, I was like, it's like cashews, but it's not buttery or like fatty. It's like the other flavors of a cashew and then some sort of sweetness. And when Mike said honey, I'm like, yeah, sure. I get that. It's good. It's mild, though. Like, you'd be fucked if you had a bolder cigar before this. You'd be getting lots of paper bag. Yes, lots of paper bag.
Yeah.
Same flavor notes for me. I think we're all having the same experience. I wonder how much it's going to change as we go along, or if that thicker ring gauge is just going to kind of keep this pretty linear. It'll be pretty boring if it stays linear the whole way. I don't think this is going to be a great cigar, but I'm hoping for some change up. I'd welcome some spice right now. It's kind of just very mild, a little baking spice would be nice to get in here, or maybe even a little bit of white pepper or touch of, any kind of pepper really to kind of give the retro something different. But the palette and the retro are kind of all the same right now. Like, it's just not getting a lot of variety here. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's a very round cigar. Like, I even like citrus. I could go for some citrus or something in it too, but
something to liven it up.
Yeah.
We need some more. We need some more Herclots in our lives.
Yeah. That was pretty cool to see the Suma, made his webpage and got around social media. That cigar should have got an S tier, man. We talked in the green room. Cigar. I was like, damn, how did that not get an S? That was one of the best cigars we've smoked on the show in a very long time as a collective.
Yeah. I mean, with as many people voting as are voting, it's going to be hard for something to get an S tier all around. You know? Especially because they're unbanded. A lot of people, the bands sway their opinion. And if it's a brand they like, it sways it higher. But if you don't know what it is, it's just what you like,
Yeah.
I mean, not getting anything below a B tier is pretty freaking impressive with the 40 plus people that smoked on that show. So, I mean, that in itself is like, that's S tier right there as far as I'm concerned. Because usually we got D's and C's in there mixed at least.
Yeah. That's great QC.
Right.
Great QC.
Jonathan saying this might sound weird, but he's getting a flavor that reminds him of white Oreo, not the filling, just the cookie. And I don't know what the hell that tastes like. I don't think I've ever had white cookie Oreos.
Oh, I have.
Just a vanilla wafer,
The white fudge ones? Those are
just the just the white just white on white, just the honked out version, just no black, just white on white.
I don't like honked out chocolate. I don't like white chocolate. I don't like vanilla wafers.
It's cream. It's vanilla cream. It's not chocolate. Fuck white chocolate.
I mean, I don't mind vanilla wafers. They're okay, but I got to be in the mood for them. Like,
so you got to dunk that in milk. Got to dunk that in the dog.
Getting geezed up, bro. You watch Paramount Plus and eat your honked out wafers.
I was gonna say those remind me of my grandma, but I think they're good.
I can't do it. The question is, how do you eat an Oreo? How do you eat an Oreo? Because I had to teach my son the proper way to eat an Oreo because he would just literally crunch them like, a sandwich. I'm like, dude, you can't do that. You got to crack it, then eat the frosting, sacrilege. And then eat the cookies. That's the only way to freaking eat an Oreo.
Or put them into a bigger Oreo.
Stack them, like make a Big Mac Oreo. I've never done that.
After you stack, you dunk, and then you eat.
That's interesting. What's the best
Cigar's getting
Oreo?
better.
Oh yeah, we should probably.
Cigar's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's getting more buttery. It's getting sweeter, like a honey vanilla cream kind of deal going on. There's more happening. But I don't do the whole Oreo fad. I think that shit's really lame. I just go with like original Oreos.
Dude, birthday cake Oreos are fucking awesome.
Yes.
The Java ones were pretty good too. The limited
light in the loafers there, boys. A little light in the loafers.
Yeah, I got a loaf for you. All right. Jeez.
It's nonsense.
Nonsense. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't have to.
A loaf for you.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Who doesn't dip their Oreos in milk though?
I definitely.
I mean,
very
milk,
dry.
Milk should be milk and or coffee should be present.
Yeah,
if you're gonna,
right? Everybody does that.
Yeah, something.
Right?
Yeah. What I used to like to do.
Right.
What would you say? What did he say?
Oh, the Post Malone Oreos. Those were pretty damn good too.
Yeah.
They were good. I remember that was like an early unbanded thing, Felipe. I think we got them.
Did y'all ever have the ones with the Pop Rocks in them?
Disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. The
Those are
Coca-Cola
weird.
ones too had those.
Yeah,
Coke
that was
Oreos.
not good.
Star Wars ones.
Those are a little weird.
You.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah,
And
those
there
were-
Slurpee
were
was fire
Canyon
though.
ones.
Those were
Slurpee
different.
was delicious.
Yeah.
I used to get like a tall glass and just stack Oreos in it. So there'd be like 8 Oreos in the glass and then just dump milk over the top and break them all with a spoon and then just eat them out like,
like
Oreo
cereal?
soup. Delicious.
Oh, I thought you were gonna drink it and just have like chunky milk. What the fuck is
No,
wrong with
I'm not a
you?
savage, all right? I use a spoon.
Swish it through your teeth.
Oh, dude. What's the best cigar to pair with an Oreo?
Oh.
This would be pretty good. This needs a little
Don
chocolate.
Dorma.
Don Derma? Yeah, I can see Don Derma.
Red meat lovers.
Mm,
That'd be nice.
that'd be good too.
Knuckle sandwich 56
Very-
or 7.
Pairing food with cigars is gross. I don't know.
You don't ever grab a little chocolate or anything while you're smoking?
I never have the inclination to eat something while smoking a cigar. Drink, sure, but eating's like I don't know. It's like that's after.
What about the
Okay.
people
gotta-
with
you-
steaks
you gotta
and
get-
stuff, bro?
You got to get the Pop Rocks Oreos and the M81 blackened. There you go.
Cigar head Fred. His comment. Oreo's
Oreo's
tail.
tail.
That's right. Best of both. worlds.
Ah, nice.
See what you did there, Fred?
Roger, did you say eggs? Were you saying something to do with eggs in cigars?
No.
I thought, I don't know what you said, but I caught like tail of it. Someone else was talking. I could have swore you said, you see those people who eat eggs with cigars? I was about to be like,
Oh
what?
no, steak. Like
Oh,
the whole
steak.
steak thing with cigar. It's like with cigars. Or just people eating with cigars. I think it's weird, man, but
It's weird. Yeah,
I had eggs
it's like
before I came out. I mean,
I've never
It's like
tried it.
before.
So I don't know.
Before-
Eggs
Before,
might
that's
be great,
fine.
dude. You know,
Before.
eggs and cigars. That sounds pretty awesome, as a matter of fact. But no, I hate eggs. But there's this thing with like I've never done it, but people are like, "Oh, you used to be able to eat and smoke cigar," and I'm like, "Damn, dude, it just seems like too much to do." You know?
Yeah.
Never
Mhm.
tried it though.
That's why I don't go to a lot of cigar dinners because we have a bunch of B&Ms that do them. And I don't know, man. I can't sit and smoke and eat. Like for me, if we're doing dessert, like coffee and dessert, like I could do that with a cigar. But as far as like main meals, I can't do that.
That's why Skinny Money hates your guts right now, dude. You won't go out and like, and join him with any of these dinners.
This fucking gag. Skinny. Those new Padrones came out for Greenwich today, and he sent me links. He's like, "You buying some?" I was like, "Take it easy, bro." I already know he probably scooped up like 10 boxes.
What are the details on this Padron?
I have no idea. I gotta look into it and see if I still have that
Shit.
text.
It's Nicaraguan and
Shit.
Nicaraguan and Nicaraguan, but it's a different shape.
Yeah, it's
I'm
called
just
a
do you know,
guessing, but I'm
Padron.
probably right.
It's called the
Do you know about the-
Hammer and Dream is what it's called.
Hammer and
It's-
Dream. Sounds
It's
lame.
a rare finds. It's a rare finds for Tobacconist of Greenwich.
Oh, that's cool. Do you guys know about the one that was announced at the show? The new black, the PB90 or the Padron Black. It's I don't know what it's called, but it's like 6.5 by 60 or 58. It's like a fat Padron Black.
I think it's the 99.
The 99. Okay,
I think
that's
that
all.
was it.
That thing will probably put people on their ass
Wait,
with how huge that thing is.
shouldn't it be the
660.
98? Or did I miss the 98?
I don't think they release one every number. I don't think they have like do they have a 94 and a 93 or I don't
know, man.
They mix it up,
No
I
clue.
think. Like, because they choose different reasons why they mark them different numbers. So
It's a really pretty package. What is it, like 59 a stick?
it will be expensive. I think it's like $7.50 a box. If we're talking Tobacconist of Greenwich, if that one I don't know what the-
PB99.
Yeah. God, I wonder if that's going to be good. I hope it is.
I mean, it probably will be. It'll be one of those cigars that you can only have so often, just because it's like the Sakakon or the Bold, the LFD, the Andalusian Bold. It's like great. Even with like the PB97, like there's a lot of times I want that cigar, but it's like I don't have the time to sit down and commit to like a 7-inch torpedo, you know?
Yeah. And the smaller version of that only comes in the CRA packs, right?
Which is a damn good cigar. Yep.
Yes. Yeah. I wonder if they'll ever break away from that and make that its own offering. So I think that'd be really popular in that size.
I think, yeah.
Probably can't
It's
charge
like a
enough.
3,000. Yeah.
Hmm.
They're
$5.90
only
for a
making
box of 10.
$65 cigars now. I'm not going to release a little guy.
Little
the
guy?
cigar's boring so far, man.
Uh-oh.
It was turning around for
Big
me.
and
It
boring.
comes and goes. Comes and goes.
It's not like bad. It's just boring.
I definitely got a little bit of like pepper spice for a second, and then it went away. It was fleeting. It was there for like 2 retros and then back to not there.
It's got like a nice lingering sweetness, though. Like I like that
Yeah.
part about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just so mild.
I think it's a good cigar for this, where you're just kind of chatting with your buddies, not really focusing on it.
Yeah.
Like it's a good enough linear cigar where you're not going to be like, this thing sucks, but you're not going to be making the noises every 5 minutes as you're puffing on it. It's just kind of
Wasted time. Wasted time.
Yeah, it's a good like golf course cigar, you know.
Yeah, I agree. And it's the right size for that too. You can play 18 holes with this cigar.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to try that, dude. Golfing and smoking a cigar. I have to
it's
golf
great.
first, but
It's
sounds
great. It's great, man.
Cigar smoking easy.
Yeah, golf.
I've
Very
done
hard.
Top Golf, and that's pretty much it. But every time I told you guys that event we did with the golfing thing, and they were coming by with their cigars, I was like, that looks freaking cool.
Terrence said, "Big and boring, like my first girlfriend in high school."
That is so funny, dude.
Damn, Terrence, I hope she's not watching, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
I hope she is watching.
Yeah.
I hope she is watching.
Oh shit,
Let her have it.
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I just got a notification says Facebook is not allowing your stream to happen. That's weird.
Ooh, they axed us. They axed us.
Fucking Zuck the cuck.
Just when we thought he made a change.
Underground shade, huh?
I saw clips of him on Theo Vaughn's podcast recently. I think it was.
Mhm.
I gotta check that out.
I've only seen one like Instagram reel of somebody pretending to be his producer, like act relatable. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That dude
Started wearing
he's still
a gold chain. I'm just like,
yeah.
like,
That
who
fucking
the hell-
hairdo, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
about that hairdo. That thing's out of control.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, JB? Roger, golf, man. I could see you golfing. I could see you in a nice polo out there with some tight khakis on. You know,
I'm down to
stretching.
try.
Yeah.
But if it's like Top Golf, then I'm gonna suck, dude, because it's hard, dude.
Yeah, dude, just get yourself a pair of kids' gloves and
Bro, what do you think would be tighter, his pants or his gloves? Just
My pants are pretty tight, dude.
are they? Do you wear tight
Pretty
pants?
tight, man. Pretty much. Not on
Oh,
purpose,
shit.
but the wife says they're tight. I don't know. She's just saying that, but
Yeah.
You never skip leg day, bro. That's how you're supposed to do it.
hell
I
yeah.
don't know if they got cowboy boots though for golf shoes. I could see Roger out there with some spikes on his boots.
Heck yeah.
Does anyone on this panel play golf? Nobody really? No avid golfers?
I used to be
Yeah.
before my back
Yawn.
injury.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play some frisbee golf, man.
Mhm.
Looks fun. I've never played frisbee golf, but I used to play
Dude,
ultimate
it's super
frisbee.
fun. It's just so stupid that like it doesn't matter. So you just go have fun. Find a good
Yeah.
wooded course. It's not just a driving range.
Right. Do people ever finish a round of golf? I call it quits after the first hole. And it's usually fucking a disaster. I'm such a bad golfer, dude. I don't know why I even attempted a few times a year. I'm actually playing this Sunday with a few of my buddies, and it's just going to be a shit show. I'm just going to bring cigars and have a good time. That's pretty much why they call me to go with them still.
I've been to like
Yeah.
Top Golf out here in the driving range a few times, but I've never actually like played a course.
I've hit. I used to play in high school. I hit 3 birds, like actual birds. Like that was my birdie. I killed 2 of them. So I'm pretty
Wow.
proud of that. Yeah.
Damn.
How did
They
how
explode.
did the one survive? How did the one survive?
It was a big duck, and I hit it square in the back.
Oh,
But the other
Usually-
two were like crows, or like smaller birds, and I just obliterated them.
it's a ball of feathers. Just they explode. It's just not pretty.
Dude, Randy Johnson, bro. Randy Johnson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Baseball, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only seen it happen once. My dad was teeing off, and there was a pond to the left, and there was like a Canadian goose over to the side, and
I hate
he
those
hit him
things.
square in the neck, and the thing just folded over, and that was it, dude. Oh, it looked so bad. But I was younger when it happened, and my dad was like, "Don't get close. Let's just go." I was like, "Okay, let's get out of here."
He like puts down the stick. He's like, all right, let's go. Golf's
Yeah.
done today.
Oh, that I could hear the noise it made when it contacted its head. It was or his neck.
Jesus.
It was gross, dude. It was gross.
I'm excited for Happy Gilmore too, though. I will say that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Lou-
I didn't know they were doing that.
I just hope it's good. I'm like, please be good
Yeah.
with all the shitty remakes. Please be good.
Yeah. I saw like the preview or whatever, and he had his Bruins jersey on. So I was like, all right, they're keeping it original. I like it. He's walking around with it.
Yeah.
What remakes does Adam Sandler have that were terrible, though? Does he have very many remakes?
No, I was talking more generally, just nowadays.
In a general
remake,
sense.
just in general.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But I mean,
feel
he's like the guy
but I-
making it. He's the writer of it, right?
But I feel like some of Sandler's stuff, especially on Netflix, haven't been that great, and so I just,
Definitely.
like, you know, we'll see.
Dude,
But-
where's Hubie Halloween 2? I want Hubie Halloween 2.
I loved
Fuck.
Hubie Halloween. I thought that was awesome.
Dude,
Never-
greatest Halloween movie of all time.
I haven't seen it.
Mr. Deeds
Oh,
too. That was
you're
pretty
missing
good.
out.
Okay, I'll look it up.
It's the best.
What do we got?
A
Oh, the
question
Lou,
for
I
you,
play hockey,
Peter.
man. Yeah, I was playing a men's league 1 or 2 times a week still.
I watch
It's
hockey.
it's a little. Well, I still do, just not the way I want to. But you know, I'm voting.
Mhm.
I'm not voting. I'm rooting for the Panthers. I gotta see if
Caps.
Marshy Caps. Yeah, they closed out yesterday, so that's cool. But
Caps, baby. All caps.
like- Vegas Golden Knights with the Panthers, that'd be a good one. It'd be a nice little one.
Yeah.
What Jonathan said, this size sucks, but the flavors are good. Lower RH. Okay.
Are y'all ready to move on to JC Newman?
Fuck.
We'll keep chugging here. We'll keep chugging. Peter picked a 73 ring gauge for the 73rd episode. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Excellent character.
This one,
The Thing.
in Huck Finn, when he's painting the fence, it's the fence.
It's fucked up.
Whatever teacher that was like Bueller.
Yeah.
Ben,
Yeah.
Ben Stein or whatever. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
What was
shit.
that show he had? Didn't he have a show on like Comedy Central?
Win
Ben
Ben
Stein's
Stein's
money.
money.
Yeah.
I used to watch that shit. That was awesome.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. That's where he got his start on TV.
Oh, really?
Then the Man Show.
Yeah.
Oh, but I believe it. Yeah, it was when Ben Stein's money first, and then
Mhm.
in tandem he started the Man Show
Yep.
with Adam Carolla.
Yep.
He tried
Golden
to
era of
erase-
TV.
He tried to erase
Amazing.
all that though once he got, corporate.
Carl
Mhm.
Carl Malone. Carl Malone.
Yeah. Can't
Yeah.
do that these days. What is this?
You've never
Baymax?
seen Big Hero 6?
No, I haven't.
That was a good movie.
It's a cartoon movie.
Yeah, it's a big fluffy guy. He kind of almost looks like the Michelin Man, but not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I
But
know.
just like, Asianified, I guess.
Yeah, it's like San Francisco Asian kind of thing. But yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Pinocchio's appendage.
Damn, Javi. Oh, sorry. Someone was chilling with a shady moose. I was gonna say I've never had that cigar. I've never had any of the mooses.
Could be having one right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like the bands.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't know
Yeah.
why.
It's a
It's weird
budget
how
stick.
that'll- Yeah.
Reminds
Weird
me
how
of
that'll do
Rocky,
it, though.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. What's Craig doing? He's smoking this, pairing it with some Four Roses. All right. Very nice. What are you guys pairing with? Anyone got anything fancy or just a bunch of-
Water.
Yeah, no. I
Sparkling
just have
water.
Water and Diet Dr. Pepper right now.
After I take a drink of water, it tastes the cigar gets a little bit of flavor for the following draw, and then it just kind of peters out.
I'm gonna go get some. I got some cream soda, like the Olipop cream soda. I'm gonna go get that.
That'll help.
That could help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got? What's going on, Toby? Smoking an
Nice.
Opus X Super Bellicosa. Huh?
Nice.
Nice. We're smoking this thing. I don't know how much more of this we're going to smoke. We'll see.
Well, it's gonna be nice to know what it is, because I feel like maybe in a smaller ring gauge this would be better, because this might be one of those cigars
Yeah.
that suffers from like they just put a whole bunch of like bland ass tobacco in it to make it fat, and if they like have it in a 50 ring gauge, maybe it's good.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't
Velato.
think they make this in another Vitola.
Well, then why
They
do they
only
fucking make it?
They only make it in Gordo.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to dig too far deep, but I don't think the cigar is another Vitolas. It might be. It might be out of stock. That's why I don't see it. It might be out of stock, so I don't see it in the current roster. So
the cigar needs to be a 660.
Yeah. What does that say about the other sizes they tried? This was the best one. It's like, oh shit, dude, just discontinue it.
Well, speaking of hockey, it looks like the Knights are about to close out Minnesota.
Minnesota put up a fight though.
They sure did. It was scary for a minute there.
Yeah, that's a very young team, and they're still holding a lot of bad contracts for guys that don't even play anymore. I think that's up this year, so they're gonna have some cap space next year to spend, and I think they're gonna be a pretty good team for a few years coming up now.
Yeah. No, they
never win anything. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
sorry, Carpy.
It's all right, Carpy.
Last time was 91, dog. I was in kindergarten.
You're on this panel. You already won, bud. You already won.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't pay attention to sports. I didn't even know we were putting up a fight.
Yeah.
Sure is a shame we didn't quite pull through.
Yeah. Way to sell that. Way to sell that one.
Nice.
Yeah. Well done.
I was rooting for you. I hate the Golden Knights, man. Just because of how they beat our ass every year. I'm a Stars fan, and they beat the shit out of us every time. So I just.
But speaking of had stolen sports teams,
30 years
fucking hockey team.
Yeah, you had 30. You had like 20 years to win titles. I mean, I don't know.
It's true.
I know. I'm just saying. All respect to him. I just hate him.
The Stars are up, right? Or is it tied? Was that series tie now? I don't even remember.
They're up 3-2.
Colorado's winning right now, so that'll be interesting. That's a two juggernaut team right there, both of them.
Yeah. Like whoever wins that could easily steamroll us in the next round. The way that we play.
Well, we just gotta get Heiskanen back. Like, I don't think we're winning anything unless he comes back, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's banged up, but he's a stud.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right, so let's check in on this cigar. If we're getting any changes here, gather your thoughts, everybody in the chat. Please let us know if you're getting the same thing we're getting here. But John, start with you, man. What are you getting?
I mean, about the same. A little bit of cedar, a little bit of hay. Touch of floral, slight creaminess, generic nuttiness, but it's just so mild. So, touch of paper bag, and that's it.
Yeah. Nick's chiming in.
Brown paper bag.
He's saying, can we rate this a C tier already and move on to something with flavor? Okay. Roger, what are you getting over there?
So a little bit earlier, I was getting like some mild sweetness, just mild sweetness, and the nuttiness was picking up. I was getting some spice, but it wasn't pepper spice. It was just like a nice, like, I don't know, it was still floral to me, like a floral spice. And I was actually starting to like it, but then it just like the flavors are so washed out, man. Like it's just completely flattened out. I'm not getting any of that now. Now it's just paper bag pretty much.
Damn.
It's not an offensive cigar.
Yeah. All right, Michael. What do you get? You getting over there, Michael?
Well, the honey sweetness has all but disappeared. There's just a lot drier, more arid flavors that have kind of crept in as we move like through the second third now. Feel myself drinking a lot more water and not enjoying it as much because there wasn't any like other really exciting flavors that developed. So yeah, just I get more of the baking spice too that Matt kind of said during like the initial lighting on the retro. That's about it though.
Matt, what do you got?
It's not a bad cigar. It's just so subtle and so watered down. It's just, it can't be a good cigar. It has like still the baking spice with a floral component through the retrohale, and that's pretty much the strongest part about this cigar. So that's like what that's what's most detectable. Subtle hints of like honey sweetness, of floral honey, leather, hay, cedar. I did get a little bit of nuttiness, but that seems to have gone away. But once again, it's not bad. It can't be bad because it can't be strong enough to be bad. It could be better if the flavors were stronger because the flavors that are there are good. There just needs to be more of them. It's smoking very slowly too. So, you know, we're like a half hour in and I don't know. I got a Diamond Crown number 4 just staring at me. So yeah, we'll see how far we get.
Yeah. Old Fogey's saying that he picking up a little bit of the honeysuckle, some roasted cashew with a little yeasty overtone. Okay. Felipe, what do you got to add, man?
I can't add much after Matt, but brown paper bag, dude. This is just brown paper bag. Like, if I was smoking by myself, I would have put it down already and just walked away.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Carpy, what do you got, man?
Same shit. Like I had hope. It's kind of going away. It really does have at the end. It's got nuttiness, like light nuttiness. There really is paper bag going on now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's kind of a sweet bready note and a little bit of leather on the finish, but like everybody's been saying, it's just so watered down. Like the notes are nice, but there's not enough of them.
Yeah. A good yard gar, maybe. Like if you don't have to think about it while you're doing stuff, like this wouldn't offend you at all, and you kind of just put it down and pick it back up and keep going. But I have nothing to add. Yeah, I got nothing to add. I don't know what cigar we've smoked on this show where we all decided to quit early. I think the that LFD, the double Ajero, or was that the one where we were just like, we're done with smoking this? Yeah.
Caldwell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a bad cigar. But those were bad cigars.
I say if we get to an hour and it's not changing, I mean, if that's like on the high end of the spectrum of time, an hour. But I'd say if we get to an hour and like we're still having a similar experience, we should jump, even if we're like in the middle of the second third, because once again, it is smoking slow. I'm barely at the end of the first third. Yeah.
I'm at like the halfway point.
Oh,
just 'cause I'm trying to rip through it.
Yeah, I made that mistake smoking faster, and it got very vegetal and kind of bitter. So I backed off again, and it mellowed out. So I know I was chugging on it a little too hard. But
I trying to feel something.
Yeah.
John's face when you said an hour, you're like at an hour, and John's eyes just like.
I was like, bro, I say we check in at the 45 or 50-minute mark. I'm about done.
We'll let the chat.
I'm fine. Yeah.
So my RH was a bit high. It was 62. So like, and I saw that and I'm like, damn, this thing should have dry boxed a little bit more. I wonder if, because some of the guys in the chat seem to be having a good experience. So I wonder if maybe mine's just a bit too high. The flavors are good. It's just not very apparent.
I don't know, man. I dry boxed mine for a few days, and I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that last comment, 1T Matt gave it an F because he had construction issues, not being able to get a draw and no smoke production. So that's not good.
My draw was tight too, and I hit it with the draw tool, and it just looks like a big tunnel at the end of it. Like it's tightly packed. Draw's good now though. After I jabbed it a few times.
I don't see anyone like overwhelmingly liking the cigar. It seems like everyone's having a pretty much meh experience, like we are.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not good either. It's like
which makes me start thinking about the rating, right? And I'm like, well, this is not a D tier cigar. Like this is not a cigar that's bad. It's just C tier, not for me, not what I'm looking for, and not a cigar that you want to smoke on a show like this, where you're looking to either love it, hate it, like get change ups, describe like all the thirds correctly. Like this is just fucking flatline the whole way through.
Yeah, but it's like a emphasized C tier, like as C tier as it gets. So
yeah. We'll replace C tier with the name of the cigar once I do the revealing, and it'll forever be the C tier.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah, all right. I gotta catch up a little bit. All right, Jesus. These fucking guys think it's easy over here. Graham this must have been when we were talking fucking Oreo, so that was a while. Graham cracker dipped in. Really?
It was approximately 39 minutes ago.
All right,
It's actually
fuck
2
off,
minutes into the
garbage.
show
Jesus
start.
I agree with that.
Sounds good.
Oh, geez, Nick. I'm not going to read this out loud, but I want to make sure everyone acknowledges it. Ooh, it's aggressive. That is aggressive.
Awesome.
Hey, my first girlfriend was named Kelsey
Fucking
too.
naming names.
Samesies.
Dang.
Did she know that she was dating both of you at the same time? I mean,
It's a fat name.
She was a little thick, but she wasn't boring, that's for sure. So back to that first comment. I hope my wife's sleeping. I think she is. Ooh.
She's not watching.
No, fuck no. Yeah, she's like your wife. She doesn't even know anyone on the panel. She doesn't even know the name.
I said, master your ash. And she says, nasty rash? I'm like, babe, master your ash. I'm wearing one of his hats like every day. She's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Dude,
And
put
whatever
up
dumb
Craig,
shit you do for fun.
put up Craig B's comment. That was funny. But his most recent one.
Of all the cigars I've smoked, this is one of them. Yeah. This one's not going to be getting too many recommendations, I think.
Sorry.
It's
brother.
you know, it gets something though, because it's the most inoffensive cigar on the planet. I remember there's an episode of Futurama where like they're talking like to like an entire planet that was known for being neutral, and like that planet was about to get blown up or something, and then it was like a telecom, like they're calling the guys, the main characters, and like it's like, oh, there's one last thing, can you please tell my wife, like about their, like right before they're about to die, it's like, please tell my wife I said hello. And that's like the most neutral thing. Like that is this cigar. It's like, tell my wife I said hello.
Hello. Highlight in this comment, Michael had the Espinosa 601 Green Oscuro and the Circle of Life. Has anyone else smoked the Circle of Life yet?
Developing palates.
the original last year.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It started off really good, and it just, man, went downhill pretty quickly. But I bet that pecan old fashioned made it taste a lot better, so I wasn't drinking that with it. Nice, JD. Nice. Nice. All right, let me catch up.
Yeah.
Circle of Death. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah. Is anyone in the chat begging for us to end this and go to the next cigar? Speaking of next cigars,
Please.
JC Newman.
Maybe we
What
should
did
put that as
you
a
guys-
vote.
Yeah, that should be the vote.
That should be the straw poll. Just end it early.
Eric's calling it. Connoisseur Eric's calling it.
Oh, if Eric's calling it, you gotta
Oh
do
shit.
it.
Gotta do it.
Damn. Anyone else
Okay,
in the
Paul
chat?
Reed said end.
Oh wow. Okay. We'll touch on this real quick while we take a few more puffs. Matt, how's Ruthy doing?
He's good. He's still healing up. He's technically still on bed rests, limited walks and whatnot. Steadily being weaned off of steroids. He is still on his minimal painkiller, gabapentin, I think's the name of it. There's a likelihood he could be on that for life. But talking to the doctor, the neurologist, they says, that's fine for a lower dosage, especially. But he's doing well. He hasn't whelped in pain or any sort of adverse reaction from his neck for a month. So he's doing very well. Brought the update.
Nice.
There you go.
Good man.
Woof woof. Anybody picking up the Tatuaje 50th?
Hell no. It's like $55 for a tatuaje. They've got like a 75% failure rate on tasting anything other than dirt. They make a few solid cigars, and then there's a lot of them that are just dirt.
Dude, the Unicos Miami, I love that cigar. Anything Capa Especial for me is really good. That's their Pete Sumatra and the Cavaguan. The Cavaguan is a very, very good Connecticut. Very underrated.
Yeah.
Paul said, "My wife stole my cigar and ran into the bedroom." Shit. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy.
The best use for it. The best use for it right there.
That seems like a lot of people are moving on.
Some enjoyment.
Yeah. A tier for Kelsey. I'll make that. I'll make that a sticker for us, Terrence. I should call her. All
I
right.
should call her.
I think
be too bad.
it's not. I think we should just. I'm gonna make the executive decision here, and
This is the epitome of C tier.
yeah,
The epitome.
We're gonna go C tier. Nothing special. Straight to the
You're the only
results.
one voting.
I know. I'm working on it. Gee, give me a second. All right. That's all that matters. One vote C tier. That's all that matters. Oh wait, that's the results. I got to go back. I almost fucked that one up. This cigar.
I almost hope this is really expensive.
It's about a $20 smoke.
It's too expensive for this.
With
This is a
with
$8. It's smoking like a $6 to $8 cigar.
All right, there we go. It is in the chat now. If you're smoking along with us, make sure you guys vote so we can get a proper. Oh, we get in a D tier. I think some people had construction issues. Who gave this an S? If you gave this an S, you need to tell us in the chat right now.
Yeah,
2 S's.
Trolling.
Oh my god.
See, and this is why we can't have
So
nice things.
tight. So tight. Like the internet.
Toss it, Sal.
Oh my god. 22 votes for C
Sal.
tier.
Don't even start it up, Sal.
Toss
Yeah.
it, dude.
Go to the JC Newman.
Stomp it. Stomp it, Sal.
I would almost rather have a.
if you
Without
like
even
it,
lighting
light
it.
up.
I would almost rather have a bad cigar, so at least we could like talk about it. You know, like this is just like a nothingness cigar.
Who gave it a B? I wonder who gave it a B. I want to see if somebody at least like.
Yeah, explain
It's the
yourself.
Seinfeld. It's the Seinfeld of cigars. It's a cigar about nothing.
Yeah. I
Damn.
mean, normally I go around the panel and ask for everyone's final tier, but is anyone not giving this a C on the panel? Is anyone rating this something other than a C?
I rated it a D.
Oh, okay.
I rated
Wow.
it a D.
Wow. Just brown
Yeah.
paper bag.
I mean, when I heard that it was $20, I was in the process of clicking C, and then I was like, nah,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Let me catch up to the comments. This is the WNBA of cigars. You only smoke it if you get free tickets. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
It was I think it was Enzo with the S tier.
Of course.
Fucking Enzo, this fool.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've pretty much said everything there's to say about the cigar. 46 votes. We got 30 votes for C tier, 10 for D, and then a couple shenanigans in between. F tier is probably sober cigars because his did not smoke. So, man, you guys want to know about the blend at all?
Sure.
Yes.
No,
There's Dominican in here for sure.
Whatever.
Got to know what to avoid.
Yeah. So the wrapper, it's an Ecuadorian Sumatran wrapper. which is weird because I don't get any Sumatran on this cigar, really.
Yeah, no.
Binder is Dominican Piloto Cubano, and then the filler is Nicaraguan Habano Esteli.
The fuck is it?
Wow.
Yeah,
You got me.
it's a unique cigar. If anyone's got any guesses, throw them in the chat now. Give it a few seconds before I pull it up.
That was a pretty lighter shade Sumatra wrapper. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like usually with Sumatra, there's like marbling, like texture in the wrapper. There's none of that here.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is Angel Reese of cigars.
Yeah.
I took a chance on this one, boys. Any guesses in the chat?
Nothing. So
I don't care enough to guess. I don't care enough to think.
Not an Illusione, no.
I feel like my brain is just numb after smoking on it. I don't even know.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna put it up here, boys. It is the Felipe Gregorio Minotaur Colossus Elite.
Damn, Felipe Gregorio.
Damn.
Yeah.
the disrespect.
Man.
From one Felipe to another, not approved.
Not approved, dude. DTF.
I'm sad that that we couldn't, I'm guessing there wasn't and then price probably comes into play too, but not enough of the 30th anniversaries to go around for the pack, because those were friggin' money.
Yeah, I mean, you see Felipe Gregorio, mostly the cigars are good, so it's like, all right, let's roll the dice on this one. The blend's kind of unique. I went back, no one has smoked this on the panel, or at least made a review of it. So I was like, all right, it'll be a good experience for everybody. No one's had it, at least, and then maybe that's why no one's had it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone guessed this earlier? Are you shitting me?
Yeah, one person did. Yeah.
Damn, who was it?
It was early on. I'm not sure.
Fuck, it's a 660. Maybe they were.
Did they win? Did they win anything? Did they win anything, Pete?
I mean,
they
if you
win
know
all-
that cigar off the top of your head, then I don't know if you won anything. Like in life,
Yeah, that's a tough one. Not a bad cigar, just not an interesting cigar. Might need 4 years of rest. I don't know, dude. There was not enough flavor.
Rest would not do anything but make the cigar even more pointless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was quite possibly the most boring cigar I've ever had in my life.
Challenge accepted, John. We'll see you in June's pack. Where are we going? Maximus or Caesar?
Oh, Mac guessed it.
Mac guessed it? Damn, Mac.
Maximus. You need to get kicked
I'm
in the
smoking
mouth
a
with
Caesar.
flavor after that thing.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, that's flavor.
Brick house.
Nice. Let us know in the chat what your second cigar is too. Man, we put that thing down like 45 minutes in.
Yeah.
I'm
I just thought I'd be
smells
looking
better.
so forward
Oh,
to a
that
brick
shit.
house.
What
Nice.
the fuck is that, Carby?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gee, the bees.
Tony Lorenko said, "Hey, you should try this today." And I was like, "Well, we usually all smoke the same thing, but I'll pull a wild card. It's this Zangoti.
Oh, yeah.
Zangata.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one he
It's like-
sent 3 blends of, right?
Yeah, he's like, it's like a $5 cigar, but it's pretty good. It's like, all right, let her rip.
Okay.
Oh, flavor. We have flavor.
Mhm.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Flavor's back.
Yeah. Roger, would you light up?
Maximus, brother. Smaller one.
Oh,
but
there we
Yeah.
go. Samesies.
Yeah.
Felipe, what do you got?
Got the Julius Caesar Toro.
Oh, shit. Very
Felipe,
nice.
when you sent us those Julius Caesars, was it from like a big pack that you bought, or you just bought 3 singles at one time?
Yeah, I bought 3 singles from it was from Smoking. And they were pretty fresh because I got them and I shipped them out.
That was the best one I've ever had. Have you ever smoked one that was that good?
Not since then, dude. Nah. And the event I was at last week, they gave us these cigars, and I had one there, and it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
It was just the bond that really made the flavors come out.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That was an early episode, and it's the best Toro Julius Caesar I've ever had, because I've had a few since then, and I don't know what that cigar had, but man, it was just so good. And I remember Keelan was actually the one who guessed it correctly in the chat back then, because normally that cigar is so chocolatey. I usually have it in the Shark or the Etude Brut, and I get way more chocolate. But I remember the one we smoked on the show that night was just like nutty, creamy coffee, like super, like almost peanut buttery rich. It was very good.
Jonathan asked where we announced the second cigar. Sometimes we'll say it. I think Leo actually picked this one because Peter was like, "What's the second cigar?" And Leo said, "JC Newman." And Peter said, "Got it." But we also most of us on our stories will post the second cigar on Instagram next to it, and all the same brand.
It's always in the stories, and it's usually like we try to highlight a brand that we haven't had recently, and then we'll just pick it from there. But you know, if you have any ideas for next week, let us know in the chat. We'll try to get that for episode 30 or 74. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that'd be cool if people put in a request for what we should do for a second cigar.
Yeah, throw it in the chat.
Quorum. Run Mexico.
Unatanium. You can't get those anymore, bro. I wish I had some.
Same.
The Duque. Felipe, you smoked it, right?
I did. Yeah, I had it as a second cigar at a bourbon event, so I'm not, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. But
it's a little thing.
Yeah. How was the bourbon?
You just say it's mid, dude.
No, I had a little bit more, and I was talking to Matt, Matt, because he had it as a second cigar too, and we both were like, "There's a little funk to it, but there's nothing. It's better than his other release. What was that? The Fiddlehead, which I didn't have, but Matt was like that. This was much better, but I want to revisit it on a clean palate for sure.
Don't worry, because I have a Fiddlehead for you. It's in your pack whenever we meet up. You can enjoy that cigar all you want. That was tough. That was a tough one.
So it's like C, B tier for Peter's rating system. So, but I want to revisit it because, not a fair chance.
But how was the bourbon event? Like, what company was it, and like, what would you go through? Like, what blends did they have for you, or batches, or whatever?
Yeah, it was a Heaven Hill event. Primarily, it was all Elijah Craig, and it was build your own little sample. And so they had a sample from, I think it was like 6 different barrels, and it was just laid out ABC, and we went through them all, and then kind of picked what we liked, and then they revealed at the end. And the barrels were from all different parts of, their barrel house, and there was one that was like an 11-year age. There was some younger ones, and then they passed the bottles around, and we got to fill however much we wanted.
Dang.
And it was fun because, it's a little bottle, so it's pretty small, but I haven't tried it yet, like all blended together. But towards the end of the night, because they also had bottles there from Heaven Hill that you can just like sip on in between. And I went to my friend's house before, so I was just like, all right. But it was cool. They had food there. And yeah, that's a great cigar lounge.
Yeah. Prime does, they usually do like a cigar dinner or event like every month. And we got to get together and do one. I know they had a Ferio Tego night. They did JC Newman one night.
Yeah, and they had the same day they were having an El Mago event. So the rep was there, and she was handing out cigars. And
yeah, Crystal, yeah. Very nice.
I messaged her. I was like, I think my buddy's at an event you're at. You can't miss him. He's a whole ass tree.
Peter's like, go talk to her. Like, absolutely not.
I was like, come on, bro. Come on. Drop the Cigars Unbanded. Hey, I don't want to brag or anything, but But
No one's
who are
scared.
you? Who are you? Yeah, that's true. But speaking of
Peter's
that,
friend.
Jace, yeah, they don't know who I am. But going off of that JC Newman Toro that we had, I smoked a DC Shark last night, and it was good, but it wasn't as good as I remembered it. And it could have just been a one-off because I just got a fresh box in, so I was like, let me grab one of my older ones and see how it went. It was still okay, but man, it didn't have what I remembered. Like the last one I had that was freaking great. You guys ever run into that where you just light up one of those cigars where you freaking love and then it's like, this one is not doing it, and the disappointment you feel in that moment sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it happens for sure.
Grab a root
I've
beer.
had a couple of DC Sharks that didn't really hit as much as like they can.
Yeah.
But yeah, that always happens when you have a cigar that you love that you have at some point down the line, like, this isn't hitting as good as it did before. You know?
Yeah.
I'm always scared for that to happen. Dude, a cigar that I love, and I'm gonna smoke it again for the second time. I'm always like, please don't let that other one have been a one-off. I'm always worried that's gonna happen. It happens if I'm chasing, like if I've gone through 2 or 3 cigars, because I'm like, they've all been bad. Now I'm gonna go to something for sure, and then that doesn't usually end up being good, and I just wasted a bunch of cigars.
Well, I think, isn't that like the Ethifol for you, Roger? Like, have you had a bad one yet, or has it been good every single time?
No, I've only smoked 2 so far. No, 3, and they were all good, but I was scared, dude, because I'm like, I hope it's still as good as I remember, and they have been.
Yeah.
That happened
the
to
shark
me.
lap.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John.
I was gonna say that happened to me with the Principal Aviator, the Coach Envelant. The first time I ever had that, dude, blew my mind. And then I had a follow up, and it was still good, but it just didn't hit like that first time. So
Yeah.
What about the opposite? Where you have a cigar that you don't really like, but you finally have one where your palate finally corrects and it finally gets it right on the last one you have, and you finally enjoyed that cigar that you so fucking unfairly judged and just raked over the coals. Have you ever had that happen? Let's start at the top left. Let's start with Pete. Hey, Pete, how about you?
I feel like I'm being attacked.
yeah.
Full disclosure.
Nice, man.
I smoked a Chinchale recently, and it was very good. I mean, B tier for a Chinchale for me is very good.
Peter loves the Chinchale.
Let's
He loves a
go.
Chinchale.
You know, it was an
make
A,
any
Peter. It was an A, but the pride didn't let it be an A, dude.
We got him,
That's
boys.
my
100%.
Listen, I have a few more, and when I finished that one, I went into the pile and I put another one in my dry box. I was like, all right, let me smoke it again. I'll smoke it soon and see where I line up. But it was much better than I
You
remember.
finally
Dude, we had-
smoked it
So much,
right.
couldn't wait
You
to have
finally
another.
smoked it.
We had to hold him
Exactly.
down so bad. This is like the girl that won't stop passing you notes in class.
Yeah,
It's like,
Circle
all right,
yes.
Betty. All right, Betty.
Peter, I do like warps. Okay, take it easy. But to go off on Matt's point, we smoked a warped cigar on the show, the New Day.
You're right.
I mean, when everyone smoked it the first time, we were like, this cigar's whatever. It's kind of boring. And then, that got an A tier on the show, which was surprising.
Yeah.
And everyone in the chat also kind of had the similar experience we did.
All
Here you
right,
go, John.
Kelsey.
Yeah, John, you got to do the black now, dude.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, third time's a charm, I guess. But damn, dude, they're $50-$60 each time. So
You gotta
Yeah,
stop
it's a
letting
little
the
more
price get in the way.
Yeah.
Judge,
If we
judge
go-
it and don't think about the price.
Can you
Okay.
imagine if I can get that on Unbanded? If I can pull some shenanigans?
That'd be insane, dude.
It'll be an Atabay Black and 3 corms, but hey, 1 month will be really freaking good, dude. For 1 week, that is.
1 week.
Yeah. It was okay. The Chinchale was okay. It was okay. Anyone else revisit a cigar that they liked? What's up, Inno?
Dude, the DC Gran Aniversario, is that the one? The one that I didn't hate it though. All right. Enzo's loved Cigar. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't that good. And the one we smoked on Unbanded was 10 times better.
I feel like this is only more pointed towards the inconsistency of this brand, but the first time I had the Supreme Leaf, didn't like it, but then I had it in a different Vitola, liked it a lot better in that format. But again, I think that's just because Supreme Leaf's just really inconsistent. So
They're all over the place too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I forgot do you remember what Vitola you liked? Because I had a very similar experience where I've smoked a few of them. They weren't great. And it was a tiny guy, maybe like a Rothschild I smoked. And I was like, oh, this is the one. Like, this is it. And then they released like a double perfecto and I smoked that one. And I was like, no, they fucked it up all over again. Like, just stick with the fucking right one, man.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look, but I can't remember. But yeah.
Marvin loved the Rothschild.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Yeah, the Rothschild treated me well, said Terrence.
OG Robusto and Toro.
What's
Those
up,
are
R6?
my faves.
New to this, how does anyone get an unbanded cigar to try along with you guys? So the sponsor of the show is Small Batch Cigar. If you do some Googling on that site, search for Cigars Unbanded, you will be able to smoke with us for the next month. It's a monthly pack. You sign up to the subscription, you'll get the pack mailed to you every month. It's going to probably be going on sale in the next few days. So if you want the June pack, head over to Small Batch, make an account, sign up for the notifications. You'll get an email when they're back in stock. Grab a pack every Thursday of every month. We smoke a brand new cigar and do these shenanigans.
They shut it down for the next month, like 2 weeks before the next month starts, because they don't want you to get the pack right off the truck, not have it chill out for a little bit. We're trying to get you the best experience you can with cigars by giving them time to sit.
Yeah.
So,
Reach.
Really good experience. You're like, what's that, Felipe?
you can't get it like May 28th.
I was just going to comment on his name because it said R6 and S4. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, you're getting your money's worth. The pack is always well above the MSRP that you're buying it for. And the cigars are usually, good or unique. So it's always a fun smoking experience. And we look forward to having you on the show. Or not on the show, but smoking with us. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, I think Sal bypassed the first smoke. Went straight to the Diamond Crown Natural number 4, Vanilla Cake Smoke.
Wise man.
It's a good one.
Dude, those bands look so good. That rebrand was much needed.
Money.
Yeah.
That's correct.
The original is classic. But this is good. I like it.
Yeah. And that is correct, Sean. Yeah. If you sign up for the subscription, it is recurring every month. As long as you don't have a payment change, like it'll just get auto billed and auto shipped to you every single month. So you'll be good to go. Jonathan fired up a 2-year-old Alma Forte Salomon.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good.
Yep. Couldn't go wrong.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
It's my new favorite cigar.
Well, the brick house I dry
Brick
boxed
house?
it, but it was just still like, I think it was still over humidified. It just wasn't drawing well. So it's a shit night, guys. So I just,
Go with
Keep
the
it
big
rolling. Keep it rolling.
yeah.
Kyle said the Duque was decent, but the Solita Red, yeah, he liked that more. I really like the Solita Red. I think that's a
I like
very good
Solita Red
Dunbarton.
too.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot
Good
too.
cigar.
Did everyone's review for that drop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done an independent one, just the interview review, but
Yeah.
Freaking Mike sent me a fiddlehead and like 4 different like cool pepper seeds. I'm excited.
Did he tell you what they
That's
are? or
cool.
just like, hey,
Yeah. Yeah. Should I go get the piece of paper? You want to talk about peppers?
Hell yeah.
Well, you're gonna
Yeah.
grow them, so yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, y'all seen me in the
Pepper.
summer. I just set out my iPad in the garden, and I'm dicking around in that thing while I'm on the cud.
Yeah. Terrence is saying CD's getting the new Placencias in tomorrow. It's a good cigar. I
Nice.
enjoyed it.
Nice.
What a unique floral cigar. It's kind of
That
like,
you liked for once.
yeah, because it had that pepper to like offset it, which was consistent too.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good.
Very, very unique, distinct profile.
Yeah. Am I the only one who got like LFD bull vibes off that cigar? Did you get that kind of? No, man, it tasted like it.
Don't play with me.
Come on, Felipe.
Don't do it.
Go-
I'm
go
going.
get some-
I'm trying.
John
On
John
Wednesday,
is smoking the mini bowl.
No, he's not.
John is smoking the mini bowl right now.
No, he's not. Don't do that to me. The only mini bowl that exists is the one that you cut like 2 inches off of because they had the damaged foot mat and then smoked just like
Yeah.
the torpedo head. That's a mini bowl.
Yeah, true. Good point.
So you sent some ají chaprita, which are like these tiny little yellow peppers that I think is the one that he said before would be good to make into like a pepper jelly. Should be cool. Sent some
Okay.
KS white tie, or it's a cross created by Kang Star. They're shaped like a bird's eye pepper, but grows white. That's all he said about that one. This one I looked up. It's called like lemon starburst. Cool shaped pods, great flavor, good amount of heat. Then there's this one called the Primatali that he said, grow this if you dare, hotter than most super hots, including the Carolina Reaper. So that'll be interesting.
Screw that.
Take it easy.
Damn.
And then this one, the Thorpita, is a cross between the Ají Chaprita and Thor's Thunderbolt. And it was a community grow. And it's in its 3rd generation, so it's still unstable. And I watched a video on that because I was like, that sounds interesting. Like, you can grow a plant and it'll grow like 3 different ways in the same plant because it's like the 3rd generation of a crossbreed. So it'll be neat. You never know what you're going to get out of it, basically, because it's not.
Right, forest.
You just never know.
You just never know.
Oh, poor Andrew is still smoking the Felipe Gregorio.
Jeez.
Oh, he's getting his
Hopefully you
money's
like
worth.
it, bro, 'cause if
Well,
not,
I don't know what
you
happened.
Put that down.
Yeah. Watch him be like, dude, the final third was fucking amazing. God, shit.
There's no way.
No,
That'd be amazing.
There's no
That'd be
way.
amazing.
Yeah,
I hope.
he is taking one for the team. That's for sure.
This thing is saving my night, man. Oh, so good.
Chinchali to the rescue. Chinchali to the rescue.
It's so
I never-
good, dude.
I never doubted it.
Andrew just made another comment about asking Carpy if he's ever watched those reels where they're eating really hot pepper. Have you guys seen that, dude? Like where guys they eat a mix of like super spicy stuff.
I've
No,
seen
dude.
some of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can do that, man. Like you see videos people have to go to the hospital and they eat like a really hot like that chip. And
Yeah.
these guys are eating like a bunch of them and then like hot gummy bears, and I'm thinking, how do they not end up in the hospital, dude? That's insane, man.
What's funnier is I grew, like, that's cool and all adults doing dumb stuff, but like I grew ghost peppers the other year and my kids really wanted to try them. And so I was like, all right, boys, my daughter's too smart for that shit. She's like, no. And so the boys ate, like, I cut them, thin enough slices of ghost peppers, but they were just dying. They're just chugging milk. And I started eating tacos. It was hot as hell. And like the tacos helped better than the milk did. It was just straight up white people tacos, the Ortega mix and ground beef.
Yeah.
Mm.
Something about the fat, I would assume, coating your palate. I don't know. Works better than milk.
Maybe, dude. That's insane.
Yeah. I made those tacos for my boys yesterday. And they were like, these are spicy. I'm like, yeah, they're like, those are so spicy, guys. I can't believe you're eating them all.
Dude, I had my wife and I, we got these spicy chips, and so my 3 little girls come up. My 2 older ones, they don't like spice, so they want to try it. They're like, oh my god, these are spicy. My littlest 3-year-old takes a big chip, and she just has a straight face, and she goes, another. I was like, hell yeah. Yeah.
There's something wrong with this one.
Yeah. It's like I gave it to her, and she was like more.
Yeah. I made like
yeah, some people just have tolerance for that.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's part of it's genetic, I think. Like, dude, like some of the Indian food, man. I love Indian food, but like South Indian spice level is like, I don't understand how they even eat that. Like, it's impossible.
So what, dude?
You could build up a good tolerance to that stuff. Like, you ever watched Hot Ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that Mad Dog 357 sauce? Like, I got that just to see how bad it was. And it was pretty hot, but I would eat it, like put too much of it on a tortilla chip and just like eat some every day so that I could bring it to work because, the trades are full of a bunch of tough guys, right? And so I could eat it straight faced. And then this one guy that had a real big ego was like, oh, that's probably nothing. And he just nukes his sandwich with it. He had to go home. But you could build up a tolerance to it because I could eat it straight faced at that point. I'm sure my taste buds were just ruined,
Training.
Yeah.
Just training, dude.
I'm training to fuck with people.
That's commitment, bro. I love it.
Long game. Yeah, my son did that. We went to like Jersey Mike's, and I got one of the Philly cheesesteaks, and I always get jalapenos on there because I want it spicy. And he had no idea that happened when I ordered it. So when I got home, kids are always eating your shit and taking drinks. My son took a big old bite of that sandwich and starts chewing it. We just see his face go white. And he starts running around and he's chugging water. I'm like, that's not gonna help, dude. And he's just like, it was the funniest thing to watch. He was struggling for like 15 minutes.
That sucks.
Yeah. Never gonna eat dad shit again, though. That's for sure.
I would never do the 1 chip challenge, Fred. I'm sorry, dude. I don't like spice like that, dude. I can't. Bro.
And that's coming from a resident Mexican too. So fuck that. Fuck that for me. No, thank you.
Can't do it. Felipe, you like spicy food?
Not like that, dude. It's got to have enough spice and flavor. But once it's just like nuking your mouth, it's not
just
fun.
Pain, bro.
Yeah. There's a guy that's all his YouTube channel is. Like, people send him like spicy stuff, and it's crazy, man. Like the stuff he's eating, and he has like a crazy amount of subscribers because people just like watching that. But
yeah,
they're gonna have ulcers, bro. They're gonna.
You guys know that chip that they had at the gas stations that they had to have removed? The super hot nuclear chip. Yeah, I tried that one time. That was a bad day. Dude. Did a spice challenge at an Indian restaurant. That was a bad night.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
What? Oh yeah, I did the 10 blazing wings in 10 minutes to get your photo up there when I was a kid. Yeah, I did that.
Those aren't that bad though. Like
those aren't really that bad. When you get like to the 7th one, you're golden. Like it's the first 3 that really suck.
Yeah.
You have to like acclimate to it.
It numbs your mouth. You
just start crying and drooling. You're like, whatever, I'm here already. Might as well keep going.
Yeah, but I haven't done that shit in like 8 years. Now it's like I just want the flavor with a little hint of spice. But I put sriracha and jalapeno Tabasco on like everything. I'll put it on my salads.
Like pickled jalapenos. That's amazing.
Yeah, those are good. Sambol. I love sambol as well, which is like the thick sriracha paste with the pepper flakes in it. I love that.
Yep. Yep. Speaking of those YouTube channels, I ran into a YouTube guy in Connecticut. He does like food challenges, but he's known for like chugging things in like record rates. His name's Badlands Chugs. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. He'll put like fucking 30 sodas in like a glass boot and then just chug them. He went to the hot dog eating contest and he chugged like 2 gallons of lemonade in like record time. Like he's a monster. He was at. Is
that the guy that spins it before he drinks it?
I don't know. He does like a massive belch at the end.
Yeah, like the tunnel.
Yeah, he gets the vortex.
The vortex, yeah. There you go.
Vortex, yeah.
I saw him at Jersey Mike's, and he was getting like the biggest sandwich they make. And I didn't watch the challenge, but I'm sure it's on his YouTube channel, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I can't. It's the worst.
Dude, when Matt was out here for PCA last year, I took him and his wife, along with my wife, to a steakhouse, and they have a sister property. So that sister property was the original location, right? And they had like this King Kong XL steak thing where they would do like a 120-ounce porterhouse or something crazy like that. And they told me that the food, like the all of like the big food eaters, like the competitive food eaters like Joey Chestnut and them, they usually come out to Vegas every so often. So there was this one year where the Black Widow came out, the Asian girl. And I guess that she lived in California, so she left her kids inside the car, had ordered ahead to do the challenge, went into the steakhouse at 5 when they opened up, finished it in like 15 minutes, the 120 ounces, paid her check and left. Drove her kids back to Cali. Was the story. Yeah, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, just fill up on a steak and boogie, bro.
Feel bad for those kids,
Dude,
like
that's
being
insane.
hotboxed.
Kid, bro.
Dude, the
Getting
ride
hot-
home,
no.
bro.
Dude, being hotboxed in that car on the ride home. Fuck that, man.
You imagine driving back
Steak
to Cali?
farts.
Steak
Ooh,
farts?
steak farts.
Meat sweats?
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm sweating.
man.
I'm sweating now. Ugh.
Just thinking about it.
Nick has a question
Oh,
here for
thank
like
you.
the past 20 minutes. We should probably get to it. For the people in humid climates, do you guys use those silica packs to help dry out your cigars, or you just dry
Desiccant?
box them still? Yeah,
Just pop them in my mouth to stay hydrated out here in Vegas.
I don't use them, but I think there's a couple of reviewers that use them in the wetter areas that have to dry stuff out.
What was DJ using? The clay
Oh,
pack?
terracotta, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Keep everything
something
dry.
like that.
When you were in Florida, you had that issue, right, Felipe? It's like the cigars would get too over humidified if they were out.
Yeah, dude. There's some nights you're like, it's not even worth going out because even if you dry it, I mean, the minute you walk outside, that humidity just, the cigar sucks it all in. So it's not even fun.
I don't know, Jonathan. If you order from small batch, I don't think you're gonna have that issue, man. My cigars get cross country pretty quick, so.
And it's free. And the shipping's free.
And if you have the unbanded
Just
pack,
saying.
you get 15% off too. So, one of the perks of getting the monthly pack.
There you go.
Yeah.
My guess is Luxury probably had a pre-order and maybe they could have gotten back ordered after being pre-ordered. I don't know how their systems work. But yeah, that wouldn't happen with small batch. Just saying.
Fred wants to know, what other channels do you guys watch on YouTube outside of
Gun
cigar
stuff.
content?
Good stuff.
Bald and Bankrupt.
History stuff.
I like those dudes that just go in the woods with like an axe and build a house. Like they just fucking they don't talk or anything, and before you know it, like a 10 video series shows up and they have cabins. You're like, how the fuck did you manage to do that? And the guys I watch don't,
dude.
Yeah, they don't use any power tools. It's all like just rudimentary, like old school stuff. It's like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Dude, I went down that rabbit hole one night, and then another night I got stuck on so truck drivers that like long haul truck drivers that will post about like, you know, them basically camping in their diesel trucks. And like there was this one Korean chick who was all of about 5 feet tall, driving a big rig and like taking you around from town to town, and like everything was subtitled in Korean text too. It was fucking wild. Yeah.
There's some rabbit holes, man.
Crazy.
Outdoor Boys is great, man.
That's cool,
I
dude.
love
Yeah.
every Saturday.
What is it?
It's like a dad, and he has 3 boys, and he used to be a lawyer, and he's from Alaska, and they just travel all over the world, hunt, fish, camp, and like he'll camp out in Alaska and It's crazy, man. But I mean, he has like millions and millions of subscribers. It's really good stuff, and it's all recorded on a GoPro. But
It's like wholesome as hell.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
crazy, dude. I've seen a few of them, but he's just by himself. I haven't seen many with his kids, but like it just looks crazy, dude, because he's camping in like below like negative freaking degrees, bro. It's insane, man.
Like there's been places he'll build a bed, like he'll cut down trees, build a bed, and then it's so cold that he has to dig like 20 feet of ice, and then he'll put a fire under his bed so like he could stay warm enough to sleep. It's insane.
It's crazy, dude. It's dope. You should check it out, Peter. It's freaking cool, man.
I'll look at it. But the you ever see those like it's always two guys in like shorts and they have like shovels and they start digging and making like pools and stuff and catching fish and like making tunnels like this, dude. All that shit was debunked. Like someone
they cut the cameras and use equipment.
Yeah, some guy debunked it. And you start going through like the videos and you see like tracks for like treads of like excavators and shit. You're like, God damn it. I spent weeks watching this shit and it's all fake.
I wish I remembered the thing. There's a guy, he's usually like he's barefoot. It's just this random ass white dude that goes out and builds a bunch of shit in the woods. I don't want to find it. It's a great channel. He doesn't say anything either.
I watch a lot of barbecue stuff too. Like I like Mad Scientist Barbecue and Night Church and all that. Yeah,
Mad Scientist is great.
Mm-hmm.
I just get so hungry. I can't watch that stuff. Yeah. Everything they make looks amazing.
I'm hungry talking about all this spicy food right now, man.
Yeah.
Is anyone still smoking the Felipe Gregorio?
Andrew was in the chat. I don't know if he's still alive, but let us know how that second third is, bro. Because
I'm real curious. Yeah.
Mine still hasn't ashed.
Yeah.
God.
And no, JD, I don't watch hot dog eating competitions. It's so gross, dude. When they start like dipping stuff in water and eating it, that shit's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, dude. Sean said, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dude, I just realized, where's Johnny this week? What the fuck?
Johnny's at a poker tournament.
Poker game.
You fucking degenerate.
It's not as
degenerate.
I forgot what he said, but it's not like his regular poker thing. He got an invite to like a special, like a casino or something. So apparently he's playing in a more serious tournament or something. So hopefully he's doing well.
Okay, he gets a pass. He gets a pass.
He's got to pay for all those car parts that he's building with his son.
There you go.
And for Andrew saying, how do I buy a small batch sweatshirt? I don't think they have swag yet, but I've spoken to Dave and I think they're going to be putting some shirts and stuff together. So
yeah, I went looking for a shirt when I see Matt's, but I never found it. I was like, dude, I looked at accessories. I looked at everywhere. I couldn't find any.
He's still
custom made.
Nice.
He's still smoking number one. No improvements. Oh, damn.
Russ.
Damn.
Sucks, Russ.
What's going on, Nick? The cigar was C tier, bro. Meh.
That channel I was talking about, it's called Primitive Technology. Check it out. He digs up dirt and then like gets iron out of it. Like
he's legit. Yeah.
Hard. Yeah,
Jesus.
it's rad.
That's gangster.
Fred is on a Bill Nye the Science Guy binging spree.
Nice, dude.
It's a good one.
That's cool. More interesting than the cigar tonight.
Yeah. Oh shit. But I think that's it, fellas. I mean, we're at an hour and a half. I think that cigar took a lot out of us tonight. Oh, man.
Just shout out to the 100 people still watching, though.
Yeah.
101.
Make sure you hit the like for Johnny, guys. He appreciates it.
Yeah, you don't want Johnny popping up in your DMs.
He's not popping up at all.
Or your dreams. 47. 47. You're almost there, Pete.
What's
You're
47?
almost there.
Oh, take it easy, bro. I just turned 40. I'm a spry guy. All right.
What's 47? I'm
no
spry.
crack.
What's 47?
No crack in here.
There's no crack, dude. Come on.
Fuck.
Johnny looks good for his age.
So tight.
Yo, you wake
No,
up in the
Johnny
morning
looks-
and put your feet down on the fucking floor and feel like a pop
Oh,
in like your toes. That's just the worst.
I started running again this week because it's been a while. And dude, I was like, the first few days, I was like, what am I doing this for? And then today it felt better, but holy shit, that was always like, whenever you take a time off from, especially like running miles, it is brutal to get back into it.
Shit sucks.
Yeah. I'm going to need one of those shoe horns to put on my shoes because I bent over the other day and I was like, oh, God. It's a lot easier when you're standing up and you can just kind of get it in there.
I got into my buddy's car in the passenger seat, and I just go, the fuck, bud? He's got like one of those 3-foot long shoe horns, so you don't even need to bend over. Like, why
I
do you
love
have
those.
this? One of his employees got it for him because he's like, it looks like it's hard to put your shoes on, bud. Oh, shit, buddy.
It's rough, dude. It's rough.
He's also a grandpa, though. He started early, and then his kids started early, so I just call him Grandpa Jay.
Yeah. Old Graham.
Yeah.
Too many people die from running. If I die, it's going to be from cigars, chew, or racing. I'm going to go with the racing, probably. That seems like what's going to get you first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good assortment, though.
Yeah. It's a good way to kill some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do any stretching either. I just fucking go. Like, once the shoes go on, it's like, all right, let's get out. I can't.
Oh, you don't
I'm not
stretch?
No, I'm not a warm-up kind of guy.
Shit.
Yeah. Even hockey, like once I throw all the gear out, I wait for like the whistle, and then I'm like, all right, straight to the face-off circle. Like I don't like wasting all my energy. I don't have enough as it is, so I got to conserve. All right, boys, but I think that's it. Andrew's still smoking. He's like, good night, everybody. I'm still going.
Power through it.
Damn.
Respect.
You're a trooper,
Yeah,
Andrew.
man. Dude, that money's worth.
Yes, sir.
No,
But,
thank you.
Let's wrap up with a round table here. What do you got coming, Alchemist? Anything?
Yeah, I'm posting a review tomorrow of the Davidoff Dominicana. So
Oh, okay. Okay. How's Garrison going? Got to be getting busier now. Weather's getting warm, right?
yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be out tomorrow and this weekend. So I got to catch up a little bit. Some stuff got rained out, and then I had a back injury, So, but yeah, I got some events lined up. It's going well so far, but a little bit of a slower month this month. So all good though. Happens.
Yeah. Follow Cigar Alchemist and the Garrison mobile. What's the IG? Garrison mobile
Garrison.cigar.bar.
cigar bar. There it is.
Mhm.
Check it out. Stay apprised to the events that are happening in Dallas area. Right? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Roger, what's going on, man?
Nothing, man. I still haven't been able to smoke that añejo, but I'm gonna do it this week. I haven't had the time, but this week I'm gonna knock it out.
Tired of these empty
He's calling
promises.
my name. He's calling my name.
Every morning I check when I wake up. No Johnny OCD, no Roger. It's a bad morning.
Fucking Johnny. Jesus.
Yeah. What do you got coming, Michael?
Let's see. I still have to edit a review for the Dynasty, the Chimale.
Mm.
So
Mm.
should have some time to get that posted this weekend. And then when I get off of here tonight, I have to do my my drawing. We're gonna do 2 drawings this month. One for the Patreon members, and another one for the 1 million views on the channel.
Nice, man.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was cool. It was a cool milestone.
That's
congrats,
no
bro.
joke,
yeah.
man.
1 million
Congrats.
views. Yeah. Shout out.
That is
Thank you,
awesome.
everybody.
It's awesome, man.
Matt, what do you got coming?
You guys seem pretty pumped on that Azul cigar. So I might
Cohiba?
post. I might post that one on Sunday. I don't know the Bellicoso because I know Carpi just released his review of the Bellicoso Fino. That one or the Cohiba Serie M Azul. Which one? Which one?
Azul.
Azul.
What's up, Victor?
Sure, AZ's
What's up?
dying inside a little bit right now.
He doesn't watch this anymore.
If he,
Yeah.
he ninja watches. If he does, he ninja watches.
Block me. What's up, Victor? Felipe, you got anything coming?
I still have to edit my Davidoff episode, but today I did get a surprise package from Chamale. It was a Dynasty and a Pioneer, so that kind of got me pumped up. So I want to have those.
Yeah, man.
You had that for breakfast,
Sick,
didn't you?
dude.
No, I had the their
Pangu.
yeah, the Pangu. That was so
That's a
good.
good ass cigar.
I saw the picture this
Coffee,
morning and I
man.
was like, oh, this guy's outside smoking. He's got the good life.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Carpy, what's coming, man?
I don't know. I'll either clear out old videos. The oldest one I got sitting is at Lito Gomez, or I'll go with popular ones to try and get to 2,000.
Gotta be
It's like
close,
the last
man.
100. Not really. Last 100 is just creeping along.
Gotta
1941.
Get some people to follow Cigar Carpenter. Go subscribe to his channel, man.
Let's
go.
Most of the
Yeah,
people
Subscribe to
watching already
Carpi.
It's only creeping along because you're watching it harder.
Share it with your neighbor. Get them to subscribe. Tired of
Yeah,
hearing this
buy
guy come on
packs.
here and bitch. All right. Just kidding, buddy.
Just shut the fuck up, Carpi.
Fuck again. Another week we're here.
We're just all gonna make 10 accounts each and get you to fucking
Yeah.
2K. That's what we're gonna do.
Yo, if you're ready to subscribe, make a fake account. Tell your buddy, make a fake account. All right. Your ex's account, okay? I know you have the password
Yeah.
for it. Log in, subscribe.
Logging in
Terrence,
with my
bitch.
kids.
Where's Terrence? Call Kelsey. Make sure Kelsey subscribed.
Call Kelsey, Betty, subscribe. Fuck.
Yeah,
Nick's got a good
no.
point.
What's he
Yeah.
saying here? We can always get people to unfollow you. Yeah, there you go. We can go all the way back to
Hell
1K.
yeah.
Yeah.
The reset.
Back
Thousand
and
twice.
Every
Well,
week, Carpy, where you at? We went down 60 today.
There was one time Peter hit some milestone on one of his accounts. And so I fucking unsubscribed. I was like, check it again.
Yeah.
It's like the South Park thing, and it's gone.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone.
And it's gone.
But no one did anyone say anything what the second cigar is going to be? If you're still watching right now, throw up a brand for
Some
for
people
next
said Placencia. Some people said what else did they say? Fred said something else down.
whatever the
Creative.
next
Let's
one
make
is. in
Oh,
the
Roger
chat.
what?
go to the store.
He said work. Yeah.
Let's see,
If it's
who's it?
He's
Placencia,
only-
I'm solid. If it's work,
He
I'm
only has
solid.
Opus. Next one in the chat. Who says the brand? We're going. Byron.
Oh
There
shit!
it is.
Byron. Oh, okay.
There it is.
There we go.
We got that. We got
Yep.
that.
Fitting enough too.
Jeez.
We got packages in the mail this week from United, so we'll be having them on the 14th. Was it? I think it's the 14th. We'll be doing a United with friends
17th.
with Oliver.
But
So
17th.
yeah, if you're gonna make us,
17.
if you're gonna twist my arm to smoke a Byron, I mean, I guess I gotta.
Got to do it for the people.
Thank you, Nick, the guest, for beating both Jonathan McCann and Shaunicus.
And definitely thank you
Oh, I
for
would've-
beating Skinny Money, because that would have sucked.
Quorum
Clarams.
would have been fine with Sean's Sean's
Ah,
suggestion.
Yeah.
and I think a Byron will follow up cigar number 2 pretty nicely for next week.
Alright,
So
alright.
I think it's a good
So
call.
cigar number one's an Etabe. Etabe.
Well, I didn't say that. Let's not get carried away here. Okay. Everybody take it easy. But yeah, next week, cigar number 2 out of the May pack. We will be back. Anything else we got coming? We got to figure out when the 10th, I think we're doing the Flamin' Fitties. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That'll
Where's
that'll
the,
be That'll be May 10th, and that is the Principal Commonwealth. So if you need to pick it up, grab it now, smoke along with us. That will be coming up soon. But I think
You
that's
got to
it.
go right to Principal for that one.
You should anyway, because they always send extra cigars.
Heck yeah.
Always, which is awesome. I got an aviator and one of those monkeys, so those aren't cheap sticks either. So that's a nice little add-on.
It's awesome.
That other little thin cigar, what is that? I forgot what it's called. You guys got it? It's like it looks like a pencil. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the one you got?
Yeah, they sent that too. Just a weird shape.
Yeah. It'll be fun. But I think that's it, boys. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe to Carpy. You know, let's get him to 2K so he can shut up. And we'll see. We'll see you guys next Thursday, everybody. Have a great weekend. Peace.